Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, the movie lover here, and welcome back to another movie review. This is going to be on Bram Stoker's Dracula, the novel. Not Bram Stoker isn't a director; he's a writer. This is actually directed by Francis Ford Coppola. You know, who directed the Godfather trilogy and Apocalypse Now, which I can say I do like those films a lot better than this. Does that mean I hate the movie? Hell no! This is a great movie. But anyways, this is based on Bram Stoker's classic 1897 novel. This film, of course, from Francis Ford Coppola and screenwriter James Victor Hart, offers a full-blooded portrait of the immortal Transylvanian vampire. The major departure from Stoker is one of motivation as Count Dracula, played by Gary Oldman, is motivated more by romance than by bloodlust. He punctures the necks as a means of avenging the death of his wife in the 15th century, and when he comes to London, it is specifically to meet heroine Mina Harker, played by Winona Ryder. I think that's how you pronounce it. The living image of his late wife. Ryder plays a dual role, as do several of her co-stars, also starring Anthony Hopkins, who is obsessed with vampire hunter Van Helsing, while Keanu Reeves takes on the role of Jonathan Harker, who has a terrible accent, which I'll get into in a few minutes, or in a few seconds at least. And Tom Waits plays Bug Bug Eating Renfield. Bram Stoker's Dracula was the winner of 3 Academy Awards, which I'm not sure if it says it on the back of here, which won Anthony Hopkins a Best Actor in which. Oh, wait a minute, that was Silence of the Lambs. Excuse me. Um. So it doesn't. I don't think it says back here what it won for, but I can tell you one thing. I don't think it won Keanu Reeves anything. I don't think. I'm not sure. If he did, then I'm sorry about that, but I'm sorry, but Keanu Reeves has the worst accent in this movie. It doesn't look believable at all. You see, there are some people out there who know how to do accents, like Andrew Garfield, Hacksaw Ridge, even though that's a new movie. I thought his accent was very believable. There are some people out there who can do believable accents, but that's the only thing I didn't like Keanu Reeves in this movie. His accent, that's pretty much one of my main issues with the movie. I just thought his accent wasn't that good. That doesn't mean that makes him a bad actor. I think he's an amazing actor. I mean, he's the guy from the first Speed. He's the guy from The Matrix. He is from John Wick. He is an amazing actor, but he doesn't really do a good job in this film. That's pretty much my only issue with this movie. As for everything else, I thought it was a visually stunning movie, as well as it being scary 90s horror film, which has romance and drama, maybe some fantasy elements here and there. But the fact is that going into this movie, it's more than what you expected. Like from the 1930s Dracula movie, it's a lot different than that. I know you might think because of its makeup design, but it's a lot more than that. There's a lot more sexuality in this movie, and you see a lot more boobies and a lot more blood, but that's not really the point here. The fact being, it's actually a very well told story, and the fact that it's directed by Francis Ford Coppola, one of the best directors ever, who directed one who directed Apocalypse Now and Godfather, which is two of the best movies ever. But Bram Stoker's Dracula, most of the actors do a good job. As for the visuals and the cinematography and the costume designs, they look very excellent. I thought Gary Oldman and Anthony Hopkins did great in this movie. As for everything else, it's a very well shot movie. I'm gonna give the movie 4.5 out of 5. It's a very well done movie. I highly recommend it. that is it for this video, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.